Hi, good day to everyone. So for today, I'll be covering a new topic on product services and branding strategy. So I will be dividing this recorded version slide into three parts, which is the first one will be for today, which is on product, what is product, and things alike. Okay, so we will continue this for the next slides. Okay, so for what will be the outline for this chapter? So we'll be looking into product. What is product basically? What comprises of product? So second part will be on product decision. The third one is on branding strategy, and last but not least, we'll be discussing about services marketing, characteristic, and also issues regarding services marketing. One main question, what is product? All right, so on the slide you can see that a product is anything that can be offered to the market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption that might satisfy needs or and wants of the consumer. Okay, so basically when you refer to product, this is much more than just tangible goods. All right, so product can be both the physical object, all right, something that you can touch, you can feel. It can also be something which is intangible, like the services. When you send your car for monthly services or a quarterly services, or you send your little brother to a babysitter. So those are considered as part of the services, which is also a form of a product. So other types of product can be in a form of event, can also be people, all right, can also be places as well as organization and mixes of most of these entities. Okay, product mainly can be divided into two parts. Okay, so product can be something which is tangible, or we know as goods. All right, so when you refer to tangible, it means that anything that can be offered to the market for attention. So tangible item can be touched, can be felt, can be tasted, can be seen. All right, so something that you can physically touch. On the other hand, another type of product here is called services, which is in a form of intangible. So this intangible of services is totally opposite of the tangible characteristic. So in which services is something that we cannot see, you cannot feel, you cannot touch. You cannot even see how it is in a form, but you know exactly that something has been done to you or to your belonging. Right, so as I mentioned earlier, the example much earlier, when you send your little brother to a babysitter, you know that your little brother is well taken care of by the babysitter, and he is happy, right? So you cannot see basically how so-called this process of baby sitting happen, but at the end of the day, your babysitter, your little brother is safe, is healthy, and happy staying with the babysitter. Okay. Further explanation regarding product and services here. Okay, so we understand that product can be either goods or services, right? Tangible or intangible, right? So there are cases that when you wanted to buy something, so some product come in purely in a form of goods, tangible item, and there are also a product that come purely in a form of services. Okay, so when you buy a pack of nasi lemak, so you got this tangible nasi lemak with you. Or when you send your laptop for repair, for instance, so you know that services is been done towards your laptop. However, in some condition, most of the product and services, they are built up together, or they coexist together. All right, this is what we call hybrid. Right. For instance, like when you wanted to dine in a restaurant, you want to go and not to having a dinner in a restaurant, and you know that the restaurant sell very excellent food, very tasteful. So to dine in, you have to have both tangible and intangible. So tangible goods and intangible goods, all right, in which that the food that you eat is considered tangible. The utensil that you use to eat is considered tangible. The plate, the table, the chair that you're sitting on, all right. So some of these items are tangible, but the only thing that you pay for, the one that you saw exactly, is the food that you eat. But the rest of other item, which is you don't see, like the cooking service by the chef, the waiter who pick up your order. All right, so all these are intangible by nature because these are in a form of service. Okay, so in short, I would like to say that in some cases, like dine in a restaurant, it's a hybrid. It's a combination of equal importance of tangible item and intangible item. Okay, in a form of product, there are three main levels that we consider very important and coexist together. Okay, so you got here, based on the diagram, the first level, we call it as the core customer value. All right, so this is the most basic level. All right, so it addresses the question, what is it the buyer really buying? Okay, so when designing a product, marketers must first define the core item that is considered problem solving benefit, or what the services that the customer is actually looking for. Okay, for instance, you buy a car, you know that the core thing that you are buying is transportation that can bring you from point A to point B. Or another example, when a woman buy lipstick, okay, and they buy more than one lipstick, so they are not buying lipstick, but they are buying beauty, they're buying lip color, they're buying beauty to beautifying themselves. Okay, so the second level of product is known as the actual product. So at the second level, product planner or the marketer, they develop product and services feature, or the design or the quality level, the brand name of the product. Right, when you're buying a car, you got the car, and then you also got the name, the brand it represents. You got the features, the exterior, the interior design, the quality as to the material made for the cushion and so on. Okay, so this is the actual product that comes to the price that you're paying for that particular item. Okay, so and the last level, we call it as the augmented product. So this final product, right, is considered important because it offers as an additional customer service and benefit that surround the core benefit and the actual product. Okay, so you when you buy a car and you pay for that particular price, you got a 5 years warranty. Okay, you got a free delivery. The first 5,000 kilometer is actually free in terms of its services. So this is all the extra advantages or extra value that you got on top of the price that you pay for this for the product. Types of product could be various, like example that you could see here is a common types of product that appear or happens that you can see in the market. So the number one is the consumer product. So item that we normally buy as a consumer, we are the end user. We are the one that is using the product or the services. Okay. So there are also another category that we call as this industrial product, in which that it is meant for business to business operation. So the user is another business operator, in which the outcome of the product will be later sold to the final consumer. Right. So this category of product clearly can be divided into two parts, either a consumer product or this industrial product. So what are the types of consumer product that is available in the market? So there are various types of consumer product. All right. So the first one, we call it as a convenience product. Right. So convenience product are consumer product or and services that the customer usually buy. Right. They frequently buy, they immediately buy, and within minimum comparison and buying effort. Right. So this is like the normal daily usage product. Okay, so example, like when you're buying soap, body wash, candy, newspaper, or even the fast food. So convenience products are usually categorized as a low price, and marketers place them in many locations, and consumers can easily get them almost everywhere, anywhere. The second type of consumer product is known as shopping product. Right, so this shopping product is considered to be less frequently purchased by consumer of product and services, and this consumer normally they will do a careful comparison on the choice of product that they want, right? Because they understand there are plenty of similar product available in the market that has a different quality, different pricing, and also different style. So when buying shopping product and services, consumer normally they will spend more time and effort to gather information and making comparison. All right. So remember, I hope that you still remember when we're discussing about consumer buying behavior in the previous topic. All right, when we were talking about the high involvement and the low involvement, in which that when the product is considered as high involvement, right, you have to spend some amount of money to buy. So you have to go through a complete, process of buying decision process, starting from need recognition, and then search for information, evaluation of alternative, and finally you make the decision of buying. All right. So similarly for shopping product, consumer normally they spend more time to gather information and to make comparison, like buying furniture, buying houses, getting married, decision to further their study, to go for holidays, and so on. Okay, the third type of consumer product is known as specialty product. So these specialty products are consumer product and services with unique characteristic or brand identification, in which significant group of buyers are the one that willing to buy or to purchase this product. Okay, so the target market for this specialty product are not an ordinary people, but those with higher buying purchase power. All right. So example of this specialty product will be specific types of car, expensive types of car, high price photographic equipment, designer clothes, or specific medical services or even specialists. Right. So the buyers normally are the ones who has a higher buying power, and they don't question much in terms of the price of the product, because they believe that the higher the price of the product, the greater the quality that comes with the product. But the last type of consumer product is known as the unsought product. So these unsought products are meant for consumers who could be they know and aware of the product, but they don't have much knowledge regarding the product, or they don't even think of buying such product. All right. So these types of unsold product could be a new innovation, or product which that have not much of coverage in terms of its advertisement, right? Because consumers they don't really think of buying such products, such as, okay, pre-planned funeral services, or even insurance, or a blood donation. So by the nature of this unsold product, it requires basically a higher or more advertisement, personal selling, or any other marketing effort in order to gain customer trust, and so that they would acquire more knowledge regarding the product and might be considering to buy the goods or the services in future. So the table here will show you the types of consumer product. Okay, so there are four types of consumer product here that we have discussed: convenience, shopping, specialty, and unsold product. And this table will give you the different consideration based on each type of product, in the category of consumer buying behavior, right? How do consumers spend their money? Are they a frequent purchaser, less frequent, strong brand preference, or they have little knowledge about the product? Okay, what are the differences in terms of the price based on the product category? All right, method of distribution. So obviously, convenience product, as it is meant for anyone, everyone. It is widely distributed and almost available almost everywhere, anywhere. In a convenience store like 7-Eleven, small mini market, or they call it as sundry shops. Okay, and like specialty product will require a special location or exclusive distribution, because it's not basically meant for everyone. So as I mentioned earlier, product with high quality, higher price, and consumers who are not very concerned about the price, they're willing to pay, because they understand that this product is very rare and not everyone could afford to have it. Okay, so the distribution method is being discussed, as I mentioned earlier. So promotion is different based on the types of product. So in short, I would say that more aggressive advertisement is needed for the unsold product, so that people can actually get to know the product and know its availability in the market. The promotion would require something which is unique and more of personal touching for unsold product. All right, and the last lane here, the last line will be examples given for each and every of these consumer products, so for you to refer and to understand which belong to which category. For industrial product, I may require you to do your own reading, so please search for other resources, other journals, or other books that you can actually refer to and to read further with example regarding industrial product. Okay, other types of product besides goods and services. All right, so you have organization marketing. Right, so this organization marketing is actually carried out activities to sell the organization itself. Okay, so this involve activities to create, to maintain, or even to change attitude and behavior of the consumers towards the organization. Okay, so business form the sponsor public relation or corporate image advertising campaign in order to polish their image and to market themselves to various public. So example that you can see here, Samsung is one of the sponsor for event like Olympics, and then you have other sports brand are used to sponsor event like sports event and stuff like that. Okay, people can also be thought as a product. Okay, so person marketing in this case consists of activities undertaken to create, to maintain, or to change attitude or behavior towards a particular people. Example you can see here is Gordon Ramsay. So he is one of the most popular celebrity chef in the market. He not only own a chain of restaurant in US and in UK, but he also have his own TV program known as this Health Kitchen. All right, so with his brand, his name as a brand has helped him to boost the image of the restaurant as well as the TV show that he is hosting. All right, so this is part of the way on how using a person to represent the brand of the company. So besides a celebrity chef like Gordon Ramsay, you have a CEO like Tony Fernandez to represent Asia. So he always wear his red cap Asia whenever he go, because this is part of his branding strategy. So places can also be part of the product to be marketed. Okay, like places like as an example in these slides, Las Vegas, Nevada is one of the most popular place or city that people go for vacation, for gambling, and for fun. Okay, so these kind of places attract tourists. They have lots of other attractive sites or places for tourists to visit, or even to conduct convention or setting up factories. So in which that the place drag attention of people to come and to visit the places. So besides Las Vegas, you have places like Hong Kong and Shanghai that are known for its business center, and also other main attraction as well. Right. Last but not least, ideas can also be marketed. Okay, so here we are actually focusing on marketing of social ideas. So there are area has been called as social marketing, which defined by the Social Marketing Institute as the use of commercial marketing concept and tools in a program designed to influence individual behavior to improve their well-being and in that society. So social marketing program will also include methods like public health campaign, which is to reduce smoking habits, to reduce the habits of drinking alcohol, drug abuse, or overeating. Right. So other social marketing efforts also include environmental campaign to promote the wellness protection, clean air, and also sustainability matters. Okay, so this will be the last slide for the first part on the topic regarding product. So the next recorded slide will be focusing on product decision. Okay, so stay tuned and listen to the next record slides on the second part.